Hi, everyone. How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Thank you all for being here. And as always, being a part of our amazing, amazing, amazing soul family. We're still in that beautiful new moon energy, that new moon of Scorpio energy. And I wanted to talk about something that has really, really, really become a focal point of this new moon for me. Um, as they say, lead by example, right? How many How much of your life is ruled by people, places, and situations, trying to prove to people, places, and situations that it's going to work, right? Things that may not be working anymore. Maybe they once did, or maybe you were very passionate about them at one point in time, and have kind of held on to trying to make them work. It can be about relationships, but it can also be projects. How often have you started a project thinking that it was going to be like the most incredible, amazing, wonderful thing, and nothing ever seemed to take off, and you hold on to that for years and years and years, um, decades, even sometimes. I know people who have been holding on to things that are not working. And anyway, the point that I want to make to you is that I received a message today in my meditation, my earlier meditation, and the message was very simple. And it was that letting go of that one thing will actually allow the shift of energy towards the direction of actually receiving what it is that you've been resisting. Because, things can only come into your life in a certain way, if that's the way that you anticipate them. Like, let me give you an example. Um, let's say you have a book idea, right? And you have this book idea and you just feel like this book idea is completely your opus, right? This is not my idea, by the way, but it just came to me. You have this idea, this book idea is really like your thing, it's your opus. You set out to write it, maybe you even publish it. Along the way, you discover another something else that was birthed by it. And you were like, wow, that's really interesting. But you put that over to the side, you know? Because you remain focused to releasing this book. Then let's say the book comes out. mm, it's all right, it's received, it's not, people don't really get it. It doesn't really have the length or the the drive that you had wanted it to, and it really kind of fiddles. Are you going to sit there and continue to sell that book? Or when just over there, like, if you let go of that book, all of a sudden you would be reminded of that amazing opportunity, that amazing thing that you had over there, and maybe shift your energy and your awareness to whatever that was. Usually what we're saying is it's not always that which you think it is that's going to reveal and give you what it is you're looking for. Sometimes that is the vehicle that inspires something else. So today we want to look at letting go of that we've been holding on to, making work, trying to make work, make it work, make it work, make it work, letting it go, so that we can open up the path and the portal to receive what we're really asking for from a different way. Maybe even the back door, right? Maybe it's something you've been going about trying to do something this reality's way of doing things, right? Knocking on doors, passing out flyers, meeting people, shaking hands, when in fact you just, needed to go around the back door and, slip the security guard $100 bill and say, hey, can you put me in touch with the CEO? Hey, you never know, right? And so the opportunity today with this beautiful Scorpio new moon is really to look at how we can let go of the things that are no longer working for us. And yes, that does include people, places, and situations. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin the meditation. Let's close our eyes. And oh, so wonderful to see everybody here today. Thank you for being here. Close your eyes and find yourself in your heart. I see you. Close your eyes, find yourself in your heart. As you begin today, place your hands on your heart and just say this. Say, today I release and let go of anything that I am holding onto,
Yeah.
trying to make work in ways that are no longer working for me. Today, I release and let go of all the things that I have been trying to make work that are not working, to let go and make space for that which I am ready to receive. And so let's begin by taking 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And now let's shift our awareness to the center of the earth. And as we shift our awareness to the center of the earth, let's imagine this beautiful energy swirling around in the center of the earth. And from this space, let's imagine this energy scooping up fresh earth energy, coming up through the soles of our feet, through our ankles, our calves, our knees, and our thighs, and traveling up through all of our chakras and popping up outside the top of our head and forming a beautiful ball of light. And now switch your awareness into this ball of light. And imagine this ball of light traveling up out of the space that you're in, higher and higher and higher and faster and faster and faster. Imagine that ball of light lifting you up out past Earth's atmosphere, out into outer space, through different planets and galaxies in the Milky Way, and higher and higher and higher beyond there, out into different layers of light, some light and some dark, through those layers, out into a beautiful golden-like light, and through a golden-like light into a jelly-like substance light, and through the jelly-like substance light into a beautiful pink haze, which is the law of compassion. And through the law of compassion, you enter into the seventh plane of all that is, the plane of creation, of oneness, and of complete totality. Immediately, your ball of light dissolves into this beautiful energy, and you feel the connection and the contribution and the collaboration of all things, all atoms and molecules of existence here. So from here, I'm going to ask for some downloads for the group. And as a reminder, downloads are just energies that we receive into our subconscious mind, thoughts, feelings, emotions, and experiences. When we do so, we change our beliefs, we change our reality, right? From this state, you are in a theta brainwave. Theta is the most relaxed state that we can be in, accessing the subconscious mind, where all those limiting programs are held. So let's see what we've got here today. Well, what are you holding on to for wow. What are you holding on to because of the fear of being disliked? Wow. So everything that brings up, let's destroy and uncreate it. I'll say it again. What are you holding on to out of fear of not being liked? What are you holding on to out of fear of not being liked? Right? What does this bring up for you? People, places, situations. Would you be willing to acknowledge that the fear of being unliked is an illusion? And so, would you like to know that you are worthy and that it is safe for you to be unliked, even feared? Many of us are afraid of being feared, right? And so what does that mean? And it doesn't, I know it might sound aggressive, but this is not aggressive. There are just going to be people in this world who are not going to like you, period. There are going to be people in this world who are going to judge you. There are going to be people in this world who are going to be jealous of you. You cannot change it. So everywhere that you've decided that it's your responsibility to decide how people think about you or how the judgments that they have about you, let's destroy and uncreate it. Now, that doesn't mean don't put your best foot forward. Of course, we're saying that. Of course, we're saying come with kindness, with love, with compassion, with mercy, with who you are, forgiveness. But know your worth. Today, if this is resonating with you, ask yourself, what is it that I am giving away my fear of being judged to? Could be a situation, could be your job. Are you afraid of screwing something up so greatly in your job or your organization that you'll be then seen as the mess up, the screw up? But what if what it is that you want to institute that you think would radicalize everything was just what was required to completely change the narrative, to expand the company, the organization, your life, their life, to receive and even have even greater for all? So everything that doesn't allow you to step into that power, let's destroy and uncreate it, please. And would you like to know what it looks like, tastes like, feels like, smells like, sounds like, and is in every single cell of your body? To know that everything from that beautiful divine space, your intuition is sacred. And because it is sacred, it really, really, really requires articulation. So would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is to articulate what it is you're asking for in the highest and best and easiest way? If you'd like that, say yes. Would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is to know that you are safe? You are safe. You are safe. And what does that mean? It means that when you acknowledge that you are connected to the universe, to the source, the light, the creator of all that is, nothing can harm you. And would you like to know that you can trust that? Right? You ever heard that phrase, you get fall down, you get back up again, right? You just do. We've done it since we were babies, right? Remember when you were a baby and you started to learn to walk and you were crawling and then all of a sudden you took a step and then you fell flat on your face? What? You didn't sit there and say, "Wah." I mean, maybe you did for a second, but you got right back up. You got right back up. You tried it again, you did it again, and eventually you got the hang of it. So where is this energy popping for you in your life today? Where do you need to get back up, brush your knees off, wipe your face off, and keep going? Or head in a different direction. So everything that is, everything that doesn't allow that, let's destroy and uncreate it, please. Would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is in every single cell of your body? To have the courage to speak up, right? Oftentimes it's the words that we get stuck on, so we don't say them. I know sometimes I get around people that I love, that I care about so much, and I just feel so tongue-tied and twisted when I have to communicate something that I fear is going to disappoint them or hurt them. Just disappoint them, not even hurt them, disappoint them. Everywhere that you are holding on to anything and anywhere that you feel like a disappointment or that you or your energy or your choices or your light could disappoint others, and everywhere, excuse my French, that you give a fuck, let's destroy and uncreate it. And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is in every single cell of your body to vibrate, to resonate, to attract your, I'm going to say audience, to attract your tribe, your tribe, your tribe. Your vibe attracts your tribe, right? So would you like to know that you're worthy of stepping into and elevating and accessing even greater resonance with your tribe? If you'd like that, say yes. Would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is in every single cell of your body to position yourself as your own authority? If you'd like that, say yes. Yeah, and now it's time for you to be seen. Great. Amazing things happen when you're willing to be seen. Amazing things happen when you're willing to step out into the light and allow the light to shine on you. You know what happens? People see you. People go, "Oh my God, I didn't recognize him or her before. Oh, she's so beautiful. She has such style. She has such personality. She has such charm. Look at that smile." Would you be willing to allow people to acknowledge you? If you'd like that, say yes. Remember, I'm hearing this. I want to repeat it to you. I want to communicate it to you. How you think about yourself is oftentimes how others are willing to see you. How you think about yourself, your consciousness about yourself, is really what it is that allows others to see you. So if you'd like that, say yes. Great. So we're going to shift our energy to healing today. For today, what I'd like for you to do is I'd like for you to think about someone who has maybe some resentment towards you for any of those things that you perceive you did to make everybody pissed off. So can you tell we're in the Scorpio mood? So imagine them, you know that they have a resentment towards you. You feel it. And would you just ask them for forgiveness for whatever it is they think that you did to them? It's irrelevant if it's true or not, you guys. Don't be ridiculous. But sometimes, you have to be in that space of just allowing yourself to be vulnerable enough to say, hey, listen, can you forgive me for that which I don't even know that I did? Because many of us go, I didn't do that. I didn't mean it. That's not how I intended it. But it doesn't matter. It's not how it was received. So just say, hey, forgive me. Watch that energy just kind of dissipate. Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me for not knowing. Forgive me for not being aware. Forgive me. Just to allow them to have a space of healing. Margaret Atwood, fabulous, fabulous author. She did an interview not too long ago. And the interviewer asked her, they said, do you hold grudges, Margaret? She says, well, yes, of course, I'm a Scorpio. It's impossible. So grudges are something that are very easily found and held on to during this time, during this Scorpio energy. So let's just release ourselves from it. Okay? Release yourself from the grudges. Tomorrow, on Saturdays, Sagittarius energy comes in, the miracles, the wonders. Great. So last but not least, would you guys like to know that you are unconditional love, that you be unconditional love, and that unconditional love is your birthright? If you'd like that, say yes. And now let's take our palms and rub our palms together. Faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. Place your palms over your eyes. Your eyes are the windows to your soul. When you're ready, you can open up your eyes and allow that energy to come into your body and into your being. Place your hands on your heart. Congratulate yourself and thank yourself for being here and for being a part of our soul family. Have a beautiful day, friends, and I will see you same time, same place tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Bye, guys. Have a great day. I love you all.